40K Minecraft.
I gotta get a weapon mod.
What? Could Minecraft Steve survive in Warhammer 40K? I don't think so.
No. That blue shirt ain't gonna do shit. That's what I thought. Hey, big
Shit, I only
Drop
see like
them.
7 videos. I only see 7 videos.
7 videos for
Warhammer.
or yeah, Warhammer builds.
Yeah. Predator Destructor, Warcraft, or Vindicator, Baneblade, Lehman
The
Rush,
Bane Blade.
Imperial Knight in 10 minutes.
Imperial Knight,
And
isn't
that
that like,
doesn't sound
like a
good.
smaller version of a Titan? Like
It's right
overgrown
below, it's right below a Warhound in
Yeah.
capabilities and size.
Isn't that basically what those Free Knights were in that one game? That Free Knights game?
Oh, the Free Blade? Yeah, those ones are Free Blades. They don't have a dedicated house, so they kind of just lend their services to
About
whoever
time
they
you
deem.
dropped.
Yeah.
And usually they hook up with Space Marines because they fuck shit up, and then the Space Marines keep them repaired and in good shape too in return.
Alright, let's go do the OBJ. How much iron do I have? I do have that. Let's wait the fuck up. Yeah, like you can even get in vehicles.
Oops. That's not what I wanted to do.
There's more where that came from. Double points.
I wonder if I'm gonna get. I bet you if I hop on it. 'Cause I did custom tracks. Not really custom tracks, but like music tracks that play like hop into it. It's all actually legit licensed music. I bet you I can get hit with a copyright. For like, the 30-second repeat, Because I don't
I'm
think it's
actually
like a full
only-
song.
Oh. So I googled that, or YouTubed
Cat, get
Warhammer
back
builds.
there.
I'm actually only seeing 7 of them.
I
Sounds like
just
you need
said
to make-
that, Jack.
Sounds like you need to make some videos.
No. Have you watched the new Space Marine 2 trailer yet?
Yeah, I think I'm the one that sent you that link, dude.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the idea of fighting Tyranids instead of orcs.
Yeah. I read a guy did a review on the tutorial and basically he shit all over it.
Oh, really?
Well, he super analyzed it.
Okay.
So why aren't they, like, from the beginning, why isn't the dropship shooting the fuck out of the Tyranids? And why does the guardsman have giant googly eyes? And why is Captain Titus just steamrolling everything when these nids are supposed to be badass as fuck? You know, they just made him look like an amazing...
Like the first one.
Well, not against the Swarm Lord or the High Pirate. But he made it look easy. Basically, the guy said he hated how they made Titus look like an absolute badass and zero struggle at all.
Play, like, you want to 5 is mediocre, some schmuck or what? It's like, what the fuck?
His problem was
That's-
is that they
that's
made
been
him look
40K,
super
like,
cool.
Forever is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, this is a sequel, and Titus was like a fan favorite. Like, I think I'm pretty sure G-Dub that made Captain Titus like canon.
Well, because at the time of Space Marine 1, actually he's the captain of what, the 4th company, I think?
I don't remember.
But actually, in the lore, Catus Lucarius is the captain that of the company that Titus is leading. But like he said, he was complaining that they made Titus look too strong, and they had like this one dedicated moment where it's like, hey, look at me, I'm cool. When they first drop out of the ship, and there's like that pause with them looking all heroic and shit, and he was like, man, that just makes me that just makes me sick.
They're trying to sell a video game, and it's like,
I mean, sure, we didn't see any gameplay footage, but it does look pretty cool, just the trailer itself. When is that supposed to release?
I don't know.
Or is that just a teaser?
Yeah, I'm sure it's just a teaser. I mean, I heard about it from my old guild buddy from fucking Max. I saw it on that Discord server, and somebody dropped a link on that, and I'm like, this isn't like a fan-made, like, just like a troll video, is it? No, it's just legit.
I know the first time when he takes his helmet off and it's tight, it's like, oh, what?
Took out one of their
And I like to actually put the service stuff in his head.
Yeah, they're giving him like 2 studs.
So now he's 400 years old.
Yeah, because he had 2 first.
Right.
Confirmed.
And now he's a Primaris too. He did the Rubicon Trail thing too. So that means he's even more of a badass. Firstborn with all of the, what do you call it? Advantages of Primaris with the experience. Perfect.
Full power.
Is that a hip?
Killed several there. Target slotted.
Yeah, the 2019 Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like the reboot of the series, that's a really good story. Like the campaign is really good. And all signs are pointing to, like all speculation is pointing to that Modern Warfare 2 is going to be coming out sometime. I mean, just the way that the first one ended, though, it'll be interesting to see where they pick up.
That's a kill.
That whole Vanguard shit, I did not buy Vanguard. Fuck that. I'm not interested in playing another World War II era shooter. I like current timeline much better. That Advanced Warfare and like Modern Warfare and shit, like Black Ops 4 with like jetpacks, revolvers, and hardcore crap.
Bit of a stretch.
I don't know about all
I see a lot of people commenting on.
The maps are really good though. To be fair. Like it had a lot of good maps on it. Or either good maps, or good guns, or good kill streaks, or some combination.
Yeah.
Alright, what's the... Oh, escort? Okay, I gotta escort this motherfucker.
Do your bit to help the rover through the gateway, okay?
Stay with the rover as it scans for a stable dimensional entry
What
point.
an update for just the store.
Organic
Oh,
specimen
I forgot I
modified.
made
Commencing
it.
rift anomaly scans. Multiple incoming threats.
That's a few less tangos.
Temporal anomaly acquired. Changing course to intercept. Commencing scan for stable temporal signatures. Anomaly does not meet specifications. Warning. Team outside safe escort parameters. Anomaly identified. Moving to intercept. Beginning approach. Scanning for stable dimensional conduit. Negative. Anomaly failed to meet dimensional structural requirements.
Neutralize Bless Eater.
Massive dark ether energy influx detected. Moving to intercept. There's our breach. Get through it and we should be golden.
Scan shows a surge of hostiles emerging from breach.
Enhanced hostile cover. Hostile fragged.
Initiating dimensional jump.
That's it. We're through. Great, confirmed.
Affirmative. Escort successful. We are receiving now. Well done, everyone.
The beacon's nearby. Activate when ready.
Oh, wait, where's that?
Hmm?
Maybe not.
What? Jessica?
Yeah,
You say something?
yeah. Not gonna code.
Yeah, what's up?
So, you want to hear the most hilarious thing? It was pretty scary at the time, but now it's funny as fuck.
Okay.
So, the other night, like a couple nights ago, I went downstairs. We got home from Pier. I went downstairs to go like switch the laundry out. It was like 12:30 in the morning. And Max follows me down, and he doesn't want to come back upstairs. So I was like, all right, you want to sleep with Uncle Ben? Cool. And I like quickly did a quick like sweep around looking for like pot or anything that Max could get into. I was like, nah, Ben's broke as fuck. He doesn't have anything. Well, apparently one of his friends at work gave him a pot brownie, like a homemade pot cookie, and Ben woke up to Max eating this fucking cookie at 3 in the morning.
Enemy destroyed.
That Doc was so high, like for 24 hours straight.
Wait, who was?
Max. This like 5-pound weird dog was so big.
Under enemy
He's
counter.
sitting there watching TV just zoned out.
And usually Max, when he's like all twitchy and like hyperactive and shit, no, this dude was just like
Neutralized.
staring at the wall, like
He's like, what the
Kind
fuck
of
is
like-
happening?
kind
Yeah.
of bobbing a little bit, just.
I mean, yeah, he puked a little bit, but Ben stayed up with him for a couple hours to make sure he was good, and all he would do is just sit there and stare at the wall for 2 hours straight. He literally did not move for like 24 hours.
That's a few less tangos. Smoke checked.
I said hip hop, hibby hip hop. You know. Yeah, dude. Part of the music tracks that you can assign to the vehicle. One of them is Rick Roll. I got some Billy Idol. Man, I got some pretty good music in there.
Huh. Oh.
Yeah, fuck it, this is good enough. Let's go to the next zone.
Let's see. Play any match. Hey, Jess, did you bring up my phone?
Play any match with you.
Okay. I just need to make sure I turn off the
Fucking
alarm so it
melon.
doesn't go off at 7:15 this morning. I'm gonna need you to come to the yard. That'd be great.
What?
I'm gonna call you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'm gonna need you to come to the yard. That'd be great.
Hey, Peter. What's happening?
It's funny though, because that movie really wasn't like anything too crazy or over the top or whatever, but just a few lines make that movie great.
Yeah. I have to agree. If I can drink another pop. Oh, fuck yeah.
I think I could use another beverage.
Oh, let's see. Deadshot Daiquiri?
Might as well.
Next one's 45. Alright. Warp to the next zone. map.
I'm still kind of holding out hope that Halo Infinite gets better.
Wow,
You
what's
know,
wrong
they
with it?
promised all. Well, I already beat the campaign, and I guess there's a lot of people bitching about the multiplayer, how there's like not enough there, or
Oh,
their customization system is shit, and their whole challenge system is quite gross. Um, I mean, I don't mind it. The campaign was good, but I will admit that there is a lack of maps to play for multiplayer,
This is Dr.
and there has
Strauss.
not been an
Essence
official
conversion
roadmap
modules are
produced
prepped for deployment.
for
Copy
Infinite,
that, Dr.
for
Strauss.
multiplayer,
My team is
or
en route to
updates
the
to the
drop zone
campaign
now.
in itself. I mean, eventually I'm sure they'll make something happen, but I guess a lot more of the complaints are with multiplayer than the campaign, but then again, this day and age, everybody is so concerned with multiplayer
yeah.
and so
The story
concerned
seems to
with,
be. You know, it's funny though, is that yeah, it seems like the player base, well, the multiplayer player base is the one that makes the loudest noise.
mhm.
And they're all like, oh, I don't buy Call of Duty or I don't buy Halo and shit for the campaign. It's all about multiplayer. That's
What I do,
Shut up!
and then
Captain's orders.
so like companies, they go and make a game, and then it's like, okay, well, we're not gonna have like a story because y'all don't give a shit about it anyway. And then another group of people freak the fuck out and say, oh, where's the story? Like, this is only half a game because there's no story mode.
Right.
So it's like, motherfuckers, you need to get on same sheet of music here.
Right.
What's it gonna be?
Well, and I mean, I'll admit that multiplayer, it's not my thing. It never really has been. But, there's a lot of people who are very into it. And I mean, that's kind of lacking. But there's also no roadmap for improving the campaign either, as far as I know.
Yeah.
For doing updates for it or whatever. But like you said, people are so hung up on the multiplayer, the character customizations.
It's like, yeah, don't waste time and effort on updating the campaign because we just want to play multiplayer anyways. I'm like, well, that's pretty fucking selfish of you, but
Well, and I enjoyed the campaign.
Target removed.
it's like, when y'all get tired of the multiplayer and that, the people that care about the story, they'll be able to go back and enjoy playing another run through of this campaign again.
Well, and I remember
It's like
playing
once
the
you get tired
Halos
of the
when.
multiplayer for a game, it's like, well, that's the end of it. What do you do with the game now? In this day and age, it's not like you can turn around and sell your digital purchase to so it's like now you have this game on your account that you're not really gonna get anything out of it anymore. And that was the cycle of games. Like, yeah, you play a game or comes out. Once you're done, bored with the game, you turn around and sell it because somebody always wants to play. Something like they didn't get it right away, and they're just waiting for it to be cheaper. So I mean, that was always part of the market. Cool, I can't it's like my Steam library. I have quite over the years. I've had this Steam account for fucking well over a decade now, and I have a pretty big library. I mean, not bigger than some people I've seen. Fuck, some people have a ridiculous amount of games and shit. But it's like, I don't have all those games installed. That shit would take way too much fucking time. But it's like, what do I do with all those games that I don't play anymore? I don't plan on playing anymore. they're just, you know, tied to that account now forever. So it's like, do I eventually turn this account over to Mason, or so that maybe he wants to play some of the games that I have and get his own account and rebuy them? No point in that. Hey, holy fucking shit, yeah.
Up arm and hostile deleted.
No, like, I remember playing Halo, and I wonder if it's because the player base is younger. But, you know, I used to play Halo for the story back in the day.
Yeah.
Before, I mean, multiplayer's always been a part of it, but not so much that it took away from the story.
Yeah, like, I think, you know, when they first made, I said, like, at least the first 3 Halos, Bungie's focus was on the story, you know. And they had the multiplayer, and it just happened to take off. And I would say, you know, in the second and third one, yeah, they definitely paid a lot of more attention to working on the multiplayer. But I think first and foremost was always the story with them, at least early years. I mean, because just look, it also spun off, you know, Reach and then ODST. It's like, they didn't play those. Well, Reach multiplayer was apparently really good. Not that I'll ever know, but.
Reach and...
But it's like, they wouldn't have done 2 games on side story shit if they thought people weren't in it for the story mode, you know. I mean, you don't go and make 2 games that don't have Master Chief
Put him down.
for multiplayer purposes. Obviously, enough of the player base was like, we want more story. We like this universe, we want more story about it, flesh it out.
Infected target removed.
And Reach was a fantastic game. That's considered one of like the flagship games.
Well, it was definitely a really good, you know, because, you know, it's one of those things. It's like Star Wars, you know. Really, if you think about it, Halo, the first Halo game, you're in, you know, by the time the first Halo game came around in that universe,
Enhanced zombie.
you're already like in the middle of the conflict. Like, you didn't
Threat down.
just like initiate or start the conflict. The game doesn't open up with a conflict beginning. It's already like, you know, years into it at that point that you start playing it. It's like you start in the middle, and then you go back to the beginning of how it all started, and then you fast forward and go back to the end, you know, and then pick up where you left off earlier. It's a Star Wars method of counting, you know. 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
I want to say that Reach was technically the first in the storyline.
Yeah.
The ECM is capable of transforming essence into a dark ether object.
Chronologically
So far,
speaking,
this
in those
process
games,
can
yeah.
only be
But even
completed
then,
within an outbreak zone.
even then, Reach wasn't about the first contact with the Covenant, because they had already knew of the Covenant and the aliens and all that shit, you know.
Right.
I mean,
Oh yeah, because actually...
it took place before Halo 1, like right before Halo 1. But even then, it wasn't the origin of the encounter between humans and
Well, and actually, I read the book on that. The actual first official contact with the Covenant was at a planet called Harvest. Harvest.
Cool down.
That was the first official meeting of the humans and the Covenant, and it only took like 10 minutes and they were already shooting the fuck out of each other. So. I don't blame all of the gaming industry's problems on just the companies like so many others do. I think a lot of the player base.
Publishers and investors.
Right, but I also think the player base is younger now, so it's all instant gratification.
Player base
And
has always been younger. I mean, they're younger than you. I mean, you're getting older. Just like everyone else.
no, I mean they don't understand when games are simple, so their expectations are so much higher from the beginning.
Well, I mean, look at the hardware and the capabilities of what you can do these days compared to even 10 years ago. It is ridiculous.
The gap.
Leap forward. Yeah.
Oh, nice! I got a double kill with, or I got 2 kills with 2 nades. I don't know. I guess that's just my belief. There's so much now. But then again, also the amount of effort now versus, 5-10 years ago has definitely gone down as well.
Drop that bomb.
Definitely is much more of a push to just shove something out as
Oh,
quickly as possible.
But well, I mean, that's the problem. That's the fault of like online stores and being able to push out shit to the internet instead of having, like back in the day when games were mostly on, not connected to
Disc.
the internet, like cartridge-based games. Super Nintendo,
Or-
Nintendo 64, PlayStation, all those, like, you had to ship a game that worked. Because there wasn't going to be, like, if something was fucked up and a company, worked on it to go and fix it, there wasn't going to be some guy showing up at the door with, like, a new cartridge. Saying, oh, can I have your old one? This is the one that fixed all the shit.
Ready to check.
So it's like, those old games, yeah, you had to make sure, or else that's just the way the game was, But yeah, I definitely think that quality control has taken a massive shit. And I think a lot of that, one, I mean, being as that it's all internet, connected to the internet now, and they can just roll out half-assed and then fix it, on the back end later. The capability to do that is great, but at the same time,
Appears KIA.
It's the fallback
there's no
anymore.
incentive to really make sure that your shit is right the first time. That and publishers that they want a return on their investment like right fucking now.
What do you mean the publishers or investors, like private parties that put money into these games?
So you have the game developers, right? The studios that do it, and then you have the publishers that actually
Confirmed.
They usually finance a lot, like that's what comes from to make games from the publishers. And the publishers, if they don't have the money outright to like hand it to the development
Knock
team
your block off.
to build a game, then they get investors like, hey, we're making this game and we would like some investment. So you give us some money, you get a share of profits, It's like any other investment. So like with Eternal Crusade, right? Bandai Namco footed apparently a substantial amount of money in order to get that game made. And so they took the money, and then they were working on the game, and it didn't. It was taking longer
Target spotted.
to, you know, make a game that Bandai Namco was wanting. You know, kind of like with the whole Cyberpunk 2077 deal. You know, they pushed that out early, and it
Infected
Wasn't
target
that
removed.
pretty much a
Dumpster
six-pack of ass game too?
yeah, it's recently they came out with a major, massive patch that like addressed a lot of the issues that came out, but it's still not like, you know, it is, according to the reviews, it's a huge improvement on what it was, and it's just like, damn, why did y'all release that if that game was like, y'all knew the game that fucking when you guys pushed it out. And I have a hunch that CD Projekt Red, who's the company that made the game, they didn't want to, but I'm guessing that their investors wanted their money.
So it all
They
just
were
comes
like,
down to the money.
just push out whatever you have, you know. I don't care if it's like, you know, we've got enough money from pre-orders, you know, that we can get our money, and we want our money now. So, you know, push out what you got. And I'm like, that never fucking works out.
Quite interesting, the politics involved.
Yeah.
Gaming used to be just a really fun, wholesome thing to do. Now it's just all the money.
Yep.
Right in the skull.
I wonder what the objective is for this map. I've never done this map. Oh, that's right. Objective is fucking rotate. I need like 15,000 so I can upgrade my shit though.
It's funny to hear that too, because like CD Projekt Red, you know, they were responsible for the Witcher series,
really?
which was a fantastic game
Like,
series.
yeah, Witcher 3. Yeah,
That's one of the greats, honestly, especially in that genre.
See now, my buddy Clayton played Witcher 3 over in Germany, and I really hadn't played any of the other Witchers. So he said he bought Witcher 3 and he was playing it. And he was, at first, for a while, he was like talking it up, like, "Oh man, this shit's fucking awesome." And then he also said that, but the controls are a bit cumbersome, and that was the first time I'd ever heard him refer to controls as being cumbersome. And I was like, "Oh, what do you mean?" It's like, "Well, like some of the shit's like sort of complicated with the controller." And I'm like, "Ugh." So that immediately turned me off, and I'm like, I'm not trying to play some fucking complicated ass game.
Well, and Witcher, that is definitely a game that you need to have an extensive knowledge of the backstory, or you will be lost as fuck.
Can't you just play it for the action though?
I mean, you can, but knowing how to play the game, how to fight monsters, collecting and crafting things, the game does not really hold your hand. It pretty much expects you to have been a veteran of the series the whole time, you know?
I don't know. Did you ever play Ninja Gaiden Black on the original Xbox?
I did not.
That game is fucking rough. That game is like Dark Souls 3 rough.
Neutralized flesh eater.
And I have Dark Souls 3. Holy fuck, dude.
British. Why?
Like, you ever played Dark Souls, dude?
No, I've heard that it is quite the game, though.
Is, you can't just, like, it's not a button masher slasher.
No. Well, it's close. The British flag's the Jack. No, that's close enough.
That's a kill.
Oh, the Titanic was British. Yeah.
No, it was American. Leonardo DiCaprio and fucking Kate Winslet are fucking American. That shit was an American ship. Yeah, we're talking about Titanic. I don't know, Miranda's arguing with me. She's making valid points and shit.
It's making sense. My thought
Enemy
was arguing.
Britannia.
So there I was. British ship was jammed.
Finished.
And lo and behold, I found myself in the water. I guess they've also been having a lot of issues with desync problems on Halo as well.
What does that mean?
What is? I don't know what that means. Desyncing? Desynchronizing? I don't think
Get up a few.
So like the whole lobby drops because it's all out of fucking whack.
I don't know. I don't play multiplayer enough to really see
No.
the problems that they're describing. I mean, lack of game modes, not having a co-op, not having Forge. I mean, those are like core to the series, and they
Right.
did not put those in at all.
Well, wait, what's Forge?
That's where you can make your own custom
Oh.
maps and game modes.
That was like a big thing when Bungie was running the
Halo-
show, not
Halo
343.
3. But yeah, they I don't know. And there's not enough maps to play multiplayer too, is one of the complaints.
Just the same small maps.
Right. And you,
Yeah, that
I
can
guess the
get- that can get
customization
burnt out on
system
that.
is, the customization system is really shitty because they basically force you to
Headshots,
buy
Rock.
the battle pass in order to unlock anything, even in game, with in-game currency and challenges and stuff.
Yeah. That's kind of the way it is with Warzone.
Neutralized.
Well, Call of Duty just in general right now. I mean, yeah, you have the battle pass, which is 1,000 points, which is $10, and then as you go through the season, as you rank up through the season, part of the there's 100 tiers, and you can get 1,300 points back. So, yeah, you could theoretically, quite easily, you could buy it once, get enough points plus more back through the course of leveling. So you just use those points to buy your next season passes. But those same points go for buying operator skins and all sorts of other cosmetic related stuff. So it's
Damn hostiles hunting us down! Pick this off!
yeah, you're gonna have to spend more money then.
Picking up enemy contacts near you.
Unless
Hunt
you're
them
not
down.
gonna make enough, unless you play several seasons and save all your points. But even then, you're only gaining out 300 points. Because you only get back 1,300 if you finish all 100 tiers. Which, as long as the seasons are, and if you play regularly, you're not going to have a problem getting
Not bad.
all 100 tiers. But still, you're only gaining after cost you're only gaining. Most stuff costs, stuff like that. So
Smoke checked. Bag of guts. Right in the skull.
Right in the skull.
Fourth threat eliminated. Nice work, strike team.
Alright, let's go to the objective for this map. Oh, fuck, I didn't buy my upgrade. Shit. Get advanced. Pack-a-punch 2. This weapon is gonna pack a punch. Not to be confused with Donkey Punch. Although, there is a skill called Mule Kick in this game. I'm not sure what it does, but it's in there. Hello. Massive damage increase. Gigantic damage increase. That's 30,000 fucking essence to do that. Alright, so I have massive damage increase. Oh, come on, make it, get out! Ah, fuck yes, got it up there. I've asked this. 500 essence. How the fuck do I get up there? Oh, I should probably check in on the stream and make sure it's not all fucked up and choppy. It's been forever since I actually recorded anything. Tell you what, it's fucking
Killed several there.
oh yeah, and Captain Price is
Coordinates locked in.
Initiate
deployment.
it's actually young Captain Price, and then there's the old Captain Price.
1.
Look, up there in the
I
sky.
want to know how
As we would say back
he's been
home.
in the military for so long, and yet he's still just a captain. Because it sounds cool.
Get clear! That exhaust has killed far more intelligent people than you. You may proceed with extraction once the plasma field has been deployed.
Establishing plasma field perimeter. Plasma field perimeter established.
There we are. You may proceed with the city.
The ECM will be
Essence
Don't let it get
capacity at
destroyed.
45%. Essence capacity at 50%. Essence capacity at 75%. Essence capacity at maximum.
Alright.
Beginning conversion process.
Okay, leave this shit alone.
Essence capacity at 0.5%. Essence capacity at 50%. Essence capacity at 75%.
That's a few minutes ago.
Essence capacity at maximum. Beginning conversion process.
all essence
Conversion
conversions complete.
complete.
How the essence creates different materials is a curious process.
It's the
We
killer.
shall continue to study this phenomenon.
Continue to study this phenomenon.
Head for the beacon team.
And for the beacon team. saying. Fuck all that shit. Must not do it, yeah. Let's see, that's 30,000. Oh yeah, 30,000. Section 3.
And I'm dying a lot.
Galova, I like this map.
I switched from Fiesta to Big Team Battle, which is like an area capping, like a
Playing PvP?
domination style. Yeah, like I said, I don't usually, but I am today. I do a lot better at Fiesta, smaller maps. Using vehicles in this mode seems almost pointless because as soon as you get in one, everyone's shooting the fuck out of you.
Because the maps are so small.
Well, the big team battle maps are fairly large, but
Yeah.
you know, you're capping points.
Yeah.
And you have to cap 3 points for so long, so you get total
I'm having
control.
difficulty
and then it goes
establishing
from
comms
there.
with my harvesting unit in your area.
Copy that. Strike team. You have the harvester's last known coordinates now.
That's hostile KIA.
Load
Dude, but somebody just got a scorpion tank. Nice. That scorpion tank ain't gonna last long.
bullet magnet.
Yep.
Target removed.
Target confirmed as Omega. You're authorized to engage.
Yeah, I don't know. The way these things, this big team battle map is anyways.
Omega
Basically,
High,
fun is getting into a small area, so it just turns into a giant kill box. There's no way to really have any strategy about it. It's just who has more bodies in the fucking thing.
About time you dropped.
Yeah, there's a fuck. There's a map on Modern Warfare like that called Shipment.
Oh yeah, I've played that
Like
one.
Connex map. Fuck, I hate that map. Now, Shoot House, I like Shoot House. Because there's a
Well, yeah,
game
that
mode
actually
called
gives you
Shoot
some options.
called Shoot Shipment. And all
Threat
it is
down.
is just Shoot House and Shipment on a rotation, just random. And it's like, okay, I like Shoot House. Fuck, can't take shit. So it's like, take the good with the bad, I guess. like, okay, well, when it's shipment, I'm not really gonna try. I'll just, just hurry up, get the shit over with, you know. Because it's like, some asshat gets fucking boosted in a corner or whatever, and the next thing you know, he's calling in fucking white phosphorus on a map that small. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Or like a fucking gunship or whatever on a map that small. It's like, god damn it.
Corpse down.
People do their best to fucking shoot the shit down, but it's like, it's so small that while you're shooting at the gunship, I mean, you're already dying like 100 times in a match that, you know, on that map anyways. So it's like, fuck. It's like, yeah, hurry up, come on. Let's finish this map so we can get, hopefully, shoot house.
Yeah, I thought that that's all you used on that small of a map was white phos. Ouch.
White phos and napalm does alright.
Napalm.
Well, napalm.
Hostile fragged.
It's not the right.
Ouch. Well, they just dropped a wraith for us. Damn it, and then of course, what does everybody do when they're getting shot at? They're jumping all over the place, too.
Shut up.
Yeah, I did not do good on that match.
But did you have fun? That's the important part.
Yeah.
Fun.
Kind of.
So you can
I
kind
like
of have
Fiesta.
fun.
Not bad.
I'm completing some challenges, getting some experience there, but the issue is I don't have a fucking battle pass, so I don't think I can get many of the like cosmetic rewards, which is gay. I hate that they fucking force you to do that.
I mean, as long as it's all just, you know, cosmetics. That's not, you know. Terrible.
Well, it sucks that, you know, I'm doing these challenges, but I'm not getting anything for it.
Special praise on them.
Okay, well, I'm calling it quits. 3 a.m.
Good effect.
So, well, just said I think I'm coming here at all.
Hold on a second.
I'm not wasting any shots here.
I think we're coming to your house tomorrow, right, Jess?
Yeah.
To play that game.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's going to be. We're going to be tired after this equipment, but we'll come over for a while and play that game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mason wants to play. I don't know if you heard it or not, but Mason wants to play player Smash Bros.
Is he nuts? Does he know how hard that is?
He wants to play 8-player. He wants to play teams.
Ambitious.
Dude, he plays 8-player plays 8-player Smash. That's like all he plays. Is Smash. He doesn't like 4-player. He doesn't really like just 4. He likes the crazy shit.
I'm kind of curious, how much is this for premium battle pass? Which is $9. That's not bad, actually. Premium pass bundle. How much do they want for that? 2,800 coins. So that's like
$30.
30-ish, yeah. Oh, because they want 2,800 coins. You can buy 2,000 for 18. So it'd be like, yeah, just about $30. Premium pass
Took out one of their
bundle.
sergeants.
But I don't know if that means your, what do you call it? That's a permanent unlock, or you have to do it every fucking month.
Oh, is there a season?
Yeah.
Probably first season.
Season 1, Heroes of Reach.
Yeah, that's probably,
Frag that
that's
bag
probably
of
the
guns.
same model as what Call of Duty does.
Oh, so every season you're buying a new fucking... God, that's annoying. I mean, it's decently priced. $9 or $30. It doesn't really break the bank. That's fair priced. There's dudes out there that fucking complain if there's 99-cent things. I already paid $60 for the game. Like, well, I think you can afford $9 for all the customization options, so calm down.
Enemy
I don't know.
deleted.
Some monetization is horrible, but this one actually isn't that bad. Because you pay $30, you get all the the Battle Pass content, plus 100 XP grants, enough for 25 Battle Pass levels. So you pay $30 to jump all the way up to 25.
The undead got you before us.
To pay to win.
Strauss, my team will finish the job.
But you're not paying to win, it'd be better. You're
Clearly
paying
might
for
be
cosmetics.
in that regard.
You're paying to skip ahead to get more cosmetics. So I mean, that's really not pay to win.
Ready
Pay to
to
win.
check.
Most
I
companies
don't
are
get-
stupid enough to pay to win. Like small companies, like small startups, indies, are going to be the ones that try and implement some pay-to-win bullshit.
Yeah. Like all those
But like a lot of the big companies, they don't really need a pay-to-win model in order to make money.
Mm-hmm. Usually, from what I see, it's the initial sale, and then battle pass or cosmetics, which I don't even mind paying for cosmetics if you get enough cosmetics and it's decently priced. Well, because actually one of the big complaints is that, so there's like 4 different armor cores, which is like the base chassis. You can pick from 4 base chassis, right? Or 4 different base armors. So if you buy a helmet for 1 core, it does not count for the other 3. So you're buying the same helmet 4 times over. And that, yeah, that would piss me off too. You know, there should be an option where it's like pay $5 for 1 or $10 for all 4.
Confirmed.
Or
Or-
just, you know, not be, you know, just keep it simple. It seems like making it intentionally for more money. Okay, yeah. Bought 1 helmet. And you would think that, you know, this helmet works. You know, a helmet is a helmet is a helmet. No. Now you gotta go and buy another helmet because this helmet does this. Like, yeah, this is just a cheap ass excuse to charge me more money for another fucking helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get 3-4 months out of the game, probably, maybe, and then I'll play it again. I can feel nostalgia.
Drop them.
Yeah, I'm scrolling here right now.
86 to
And
that undead is
waiting for the Battle Pass rewards. And all the good shit in the Battle Pass and the free rewards is like being able to spawn a challenge, or you get a little piece of. Well, this is actually. I have to be level 21 to get that, which is kind of a crunch. And then the other ones are like, oh, a different stance or an XP boost or kind of just trash shit they chuck at you.
Yeah. A stance? It's like, who gives a fuck about a stance?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I want, like, cool skins, like, cool outfits. Possibly pay-to-win outfits if they're, like, all black or they're really good at breaking up your silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
Or if the outfits just look fucking sick, you know?
Right.
But as far as like stance or gestures or some gay shit like that, man, nah.
Yeah.
I'm alright.
I could care less about that too.
It's like I don't use gestures in the game or emotes or whatever the fuck. Time for that shit. I don't give two shits.
Yeah. Literally all the free stuff are challenge swaps, XP boosts, or some colors. All the actual like cool pieces of armor are Battle Pass. Yeah, they're all Battle Pass rewards, which the challenges you do throughout the, every day the challenge wheel resets.
Yeah.
And you get, your
Right, clear.
XP through challenges on the Battle Pass, but all the good shit is behind
Paywall.
paywall, That's gay. Yeah, because like me, my armor set, I always like to have the most armored appearance possible, but all that shit is paywall. Oh, this is cool. You can actually wear
Target
George's
removed.
armor.
I
From
don't know
Reach.
if I'd want to wear George's armor. I remember he had to ride a bomb in. Didn't really work out so well for him. I mean, it didn't work out very well for the entire fucking team, but,
Right. Alright, well, I'm gonna go piss and I'm going to sleep. But, alright, well, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Alright, man.
Alright, talk to you later.
Later, Gator.
Enhanced hostile KIA.
That's right. Need to rearm. Which is upstairs. Fuck, man, I'm almost there. Bruh.
Stuck here.
There we go.
Search the area for those harvesters. Disengage the Aetherium canister and bring it to the rocket.
Move quickly. Low-quality Ethereum is worthless to me. And you.
Enemy deleted.
Purge the harvester to release the canister.
Special credits on. Not bad.
They have the Aetherium, Strauss. Moving to the rocket.
It's normal to experience movement and vision impairment. Side effects of Ethereum, unfortunately.
good effect. Put that bastard down.
Strike team has secured all Ethereum canisters.
Control, initiate launch sequence.
Internal guidance, solid check. Starting launch procedure. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Rocket path trajectory holding steady. Package expected at 0300.
I'll get that.
Fresh Ethereum. I can hardly wait for its arrival.
Anomaly identified. Head to the site to activate the beacon.
Come on, get this piece of shit going.
Requested exfil. Zone hot. Do you copy?
Requiem actual to Raptor 1. Strike team ready for extraction.
Undead enemy KIA.
That's good enough. Let's go. Strike team secure. Heading to perimeter.
Good work, team. Every successful op gets us 1 over Omega.